Hey everybody, I apologize for any background noise. There's a car right outside of my garage. But I wanted to do a sort of a proper announcement video for the limited series gloves. So this is the new limited Part 4 glove. This is a special glove for the leather supplier. He sent me a bunch of new style 1178s, small like I needed, for the entire set of limited gloves that I have to do. And yes, I just barely fit a small. So this is the first of the series, but it is not really part of the 5 set, if that makes sense. It's a number 0 glove, I guess. But I wanted to show you what this looks like in movement and, you know, compared to a normal hallowed ground. This is a hallowed ground that I made for the Merkins, the Slash Street Boys. I'm waiting on some stuff from them and then I'll send this over to them, but this is going to be what they're using from now on. And you can see it looks good, it's a good Part 4 replica, but comparatively, you can see all the time and detail that has gone into the new glove. The limited gloves are generally 800 plus shipping. A few of them are 700 plus shipping, just the lesser detailed and less desired gloves. But a lot of time goes into these. I spent probably 30 hours working on this glove. A lot of wait time, but also a lot of little tiny detail work, adding and removing paint. As you can see, I have the templates over there. Each blade has its own individual template. And I also recreated this part on the inside for each of them, what the shape should be and how it's curved and whatnot. The scratches on the blades, I also tried to get the scratch directions correct. You have the little brazing blob and the fucked up chip here. These are brand new templates. They're obviously based on my old templates, but they're a lot, some of them are a lot thinner, backplate's a lot wider. And it just makes it so much better all around. Still has the rivet pulled through the leather. The leather is dyed underneath, but then, just like the movie from what I'm aware, they put paint on top of it later on. It was actually basically completely clean in Part 4, but they put paint on top later on. This won't be how the other limited gloves are, I don't think. I think I'll just do the cleaner look. But this was a Trucker Special vintage glove that the guy sent me, so I had to cover up the Trucker Special logo. I also recreated the paint patterns where I could, and on the index as well. You can see the detail in the rings. I also made my soldering significantly better in the rings, even though that's probably honestly less accurate, but I have no idea because I can't see the inside of the glove. There is so much paint work that went into this. I'll give you a good zoom because my camera doesn't like to focus when I get up close. But there's just an insane amount of detail that I had to put into this. There's no mark on this that is unintentional. Whether I got some things right or not depends on the scene that you're looking at, but because the paint changes throughout the movie a lot, so it makes doing this really hard. I'll give you an example of what I mean in a moment, but I want to show you the paint details. You can see the right side of the pinky. The right side of the ring has this black stripe, I don't know. And here's a look at the back plate. So the left side of the back plate I did from one screenshot, and the right side is from another, so they don't necessarily match up to one particular screenshot. But you could just see all the little stuff that I have to do, like these little tiny thin lines. Oh, camera's focusing on a rivet. You want to stop that? Get out of here. another example of some of the very small detail I have to do. This line right here that looks like it's barely there is very intentional and took a long time to get that barely there faded look. You can't even see it most of the time. Let's zoom back out. And then the holes are cut as accurately as I could. You know, some things on these will still be a little bit random, like because the blades are brazed, there's this brazing color where the ring tip is mostly clean that I can see in pictures. Come on, buddy, focus. Focus right there. Thank you. They do all have the straps and the red balls, the proper buckles, the hems, and whatnot. Actually, I'll grab one of those. I'm not editing because I'm lazy, but this is what those leathers look like. Essentially the same damn thing. I gotta put that back. These gloves have cost a lot of money to research and design. If I sound far away from the camera, I am. But they've taken a lot to research and design. A lot of expensive materials, such as the leathers. A lot of expensive paint. This is a one-shot paint, so a lot more expensive than just like Rust-Oleum or whatever that I used on this, which I believe is Rust-Oleum. It is a semi-gloss, kind of gloss finish, which I actually, seeing it side by side with this glove, I believe that they used a semi-gloss. I don't think they used matte at all. And if they did, not nearly as much, because you can't really find red spray paint in matte, but you can find it in semi-gloss, so. Try not to move this one too much, because while there is a clear coat on it, contact points will still get chips, like down here. That's just how it's going to be always, but I do engrave the underside of these back plates with a customer name, completion date, and the number of the series in order, and a quote, like I always do. So, if any of you guys want to pick one of these up, I would be very grateful, and I know that you'll fucking love it. So, again, this particular one, $800 plus shipping, a lot of time goes into it. I'm going to be doing all the fours at once. I'm going to actually be starting that today. I'll be getting the back plates cut out, bent up, and maybe soldered, so you'll probably see more of that if you follow me on Facebook, but hopefully some of you pick this up. Let me know what you guys think.